सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरम् गोविन्दं परमानन्दम् सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् अतः परं ब्रह्म सदाद्वितीयं विशुद्धविज्ञानघनं निरञ्जनं प्रशान्तमाद्यन्तविहीनमक्रियं निरन्तरानन्दरसस्वरूपम्. Vijnana this word we are seeing, Vijnana means knowledge and Ghanam means only, we can say, only knowledge, nothing else, knowledge principle. Not the knowledge with respect to any object. So the truth is free from any duality. And when it is free from any duality, that means it alone is there. It has got to be knowledge, because the existence has got to be known. So there has got to be knowledge. And when you talk about knowledge, it definitely exists. Without existence, how can there be knowledge? So knowledge is existence and existence is knowledge. That is the truth. As you saw earlier in the previous class, the flow of thoughts, that's mind. One after another thought keeps coming. Till death, it will continue. Once you wake up, till you go to sleep, thoughts are going to come. Now, these thoughts, they have their effect also, the effect in the form of varieties of emotions. You gather information from the world, and based on those informations, you get affected, positively or negatively, what it may be. If you are unhappy, you will have to gain the knowledge, whatever is happening outside. You will have to, definitely, because that is the system. So nobody, as we have seen earlier, nobody wants to remain unhappy. Everybody wants to remain cool. So if at all you want to remain cool in each and every situation in your life, which is called mukti, liberation. So if you want to have that type of liberation, what should you do then? I'm giving just an example. There is a pond. The pond is filled with water. It is full moon night. You see the reflection of the moon very clearly, because the placid water, there is no disturbance in the water. You see the moon, reflection of the moon clearly in the water. Suppose you throw a stone into the water, what will happen? There will be ripples, there will be small waves. And because of those things, now, even though the reflection of the moon is there, you are not able to see it. You just see the sparks-like stuffs, and not the moon. It is not that the reflection is not there, but this seeing is not possible because there is disturbance in between. Moon is there, eyesight is there, you were seeing earlier, but now you are not able to see it because there is disturbance. Similarly, when there is disturbance in the mind, the understanding of the truth does not take place. As and when the ripples slow down, The waves, they slow down. You start seeing the moon again. We all have experienced such situations. So when there is almost no disturbance, almost, that's why I'm using the word almost deliberately, because when we are transacting in this society, imagining a situation when there will not be disturbance at all, no disturbance at all, that's not possible. Because the body is subject to varieties of changes, and getting affected slightly, that doesn't create any disturbance in your happiness. Just like small little ripples, they do not pose any obstacle in seeing the reflection of the moon. Similarly, when there's small little disturbance in the mind, that doesn't create problem in you, in your happiness. So what should you do then? There it is, ripples are coming down slowly, therefore you are able to see. But what will you do in your life itself? That is where you have to put your effort. Here the effort is with respect to making yourself available for this knowledge. You have to make yourself available for this knowledge, because there are so many things in the world. There are so many things to be done. That's why people are running after things. Not today. Earlier also people ran after things and they passed away. And today also they are running after things. And future also it will be the same thing. But know for sure, whatever you do, if you are not happy, it is meaningless. If you're not cool, it is meaningless. Life is lost, we can say rather. So, if the purpose is to remain cool in each and every situation, then you have to understand the nature of the life, nature of the world, what is the best thing to get in life, how should I live, etc. All these things. It's not one-way traffic you can. It's not a one-way traffic. You have to have varieties of readiness inside you. You have to understand everything. You have to solve, mainly you have to solve the problems of your emotions. See, the problems of emotions. Because your emotions are your problems, not somebody else's problem. You are happy doesn't mean somebody else also is happy. You're unhappy, somebody else is unhappy. It's not like that. So your problems are your problems. So you have to solve. There is no one else who can help you here. So when the emotions, they come, because you have thrown a stone into the pond, yeah, so the ripples are there. So there are emotions which do disturb me. I should accept that. Everybody knows that very intimately. So now, as you saw earlier in the previous class, so whatever knowledge takes place in your head, it is based on the external world. And now also the same thing is taking place. Be careful about this, whatever I'm telling. Listen carefully. So whatever I'm telling, this is with respect to how to remain cool. You are listening, you are hearing the sound, you are hearing a language, English language, but you understand. And that understanding you have to have inside you. That's important. You have to have inside you, because we have so many knowledges inside. We know various objects. We have got some knowledges about the world. But this knowledge is very important. If you don't have this knowledge, you can never be cool. So, for your disturbances to come down, you have to understand the statements that have been made by the scriptures earlier. We don't speak anything special at it. We don't speak anything special. If somebody says, I am going to do something special, he doesn't know. Today somebody comes up and tells, see, how you live comfortable. I am giving you a discourse. I am telling you how to live how you live comfortably. I am telling something new. It's not limitless time. So many people have been born on this earth and they have gone and they have not been able to discover how to remain cool. You are the person. You are the person who is special, so special that you will gives me something, something so that I will remain cool. There is confusion, I tell you. Infinite time, infinite time. So I have to find out. Various people have been born on this earth. They have told varieties of things about how to remain cool, how to find the Lord, etc. Whatever. Lord also they bring into the picture. But the purpose is actually how to remain the cool, how to remain cool. So there have been so many people on this earth earlier. They have their own views. You find it out. I don't say that I am going to do something new. My ancestors didn't understand that. That sort of understanding is misunderstanding actually. So you find out among the things whatever available in the society that is best for you and go for that. And it should be logical. Without being logical, you can never accept. Even if I tell you, please accept me, there is God, you are never going to accept because you'll simply ask me the question, you have not seen it. So, if you want to remain cool, and everybody wants, I'm sure, there is nobody in this world who doesn't want to remain cool. So, if you want to remain cool, see the life. This knowledge has got to be inculcated, it has got to be saved inside. Saved inside. So that it will come to your help if the situation arises. No question of any respect from that. This is the only way you have to discover after some time. You find it out. This is the only way when I say, doesn't mean you will not search for something else. As long as you are not convinced about this subject matter, you are going to definitely roam around, I'm sure. But when you don't find any respite anywhere and come here, and maybe if you try in this direction, maybe you'll be able to understand. I cannot say. But if you don't do it, definitely you are going to be unhappy in your life. Now and then you can be happy, that's okay. But definitely stable happiness is not going to come to you. So source of disturbance is my misunderstanding. That is to be known very clearly. I am the source of my own disturbance. If I give varieties of reasons why I am disturbed, I am disturbed because of this, I am disturbed because of that. So if I keep saying like this will not end. Entire life will go away and you are never going to remain cool. If I make the external world responsible for my disturbance, I am responsible for my own disturbance. Whatever happens in my life, nobody else is responsible for that I should know. Like for example, I am born to my parents. My parents are not responsible for bringing this body to this earth. I am responsible for that. They are medium. Why not somebody else born to my parents? Why not me? Why me alone? So, happily accepting responsibility, never to blame anybody else. People keep blaming, even the government also they blame. The government is not doing anything. What should the government do? Earth is there. They are trying to manage some things. Okay. So you manage yourself. Your life is purely your life. Your happiness nobody will take, and your sorrow also nobody will take. So the way you think, you will be that person. So emotions are bound to come. Transactions you cannot stop. What should you do? What type of thinking you should have? That's why, because people will feel this helplessness, the scriptures has said, keep praying. Unseen praying means what? Unseen factor. You don't see anything around, but you pray. You may have an idol in front. That's okay. You may have an idol, or you can be chanting a particular name of the Lord. That's okay. But even then, you do not understand what is the Lord. You may be doing. You may not know, but keep doing. That's what the scripture says. You may not know, because knowing it's not an easy job. So when you keep remaining in the right direction, being punctual with your duties, prayer every day, and then reflecting on this subject matter, I should decide not to be angry. Very simple. Because why I should not be angry, I'm just telling you. Why I should not be angry? Anger is an emotion. Anger doesn't have any independent existence. It exists based on different situations. Now, so I have to decide, because anger is not keeping me cool, definitely. Anger is a product of non-acceptance. And why I do not accept? Because something incorrect is happening, I see. Sometimes it so happen also. And whatever I want, it is not happening. So I am angry. And when people do wrong things, you become angry. So I am giving an example. Somebody is doing wrong. You are angry with the person. Because hey, you know that if you are angry, this fellow is not going to do anything. He is weak. Suppose, let's take the example. He is weak, but he is doing such thing that if you become angry, he cannot do anything. So that place you will be angry. When there is a tiger in front, are you going to be angry? So understand the situation. So whenever you can do something, anger will come. Whenever you cannot do anything, you will cry, you will be unhappy. There is same case, that of a child. So when you are angry, that anger doesn't keep you cool. And you are angry because the background is this. You are angry because this person is responsible for that. How to reduce that anger? This person is not responsible. This person is a medium. Father is a medium. Father can tell me anything. But that type of father I have got. Even if I say what is correct, the father is scolding me. I know I am saying what is correct, but he scolds me. I know you don't drink. Suppose my father drinks, suppose. Don't drink. It's not going to keep you in good health. It will damage your health. If I say, then he will be angry. I say right thing, but he is angry. So what should I do? This is where you have to put your extra effort, I tell you, extra effort. I am supposed to be born to such a father who cannot but drink. So Lord's wish, he has to be your father. You are responsible for having such a father. Don't blame the father. It's not that drinking is right, but you are being angry. You want to be free from all sorts of emotions. That should be the aim. Even if you do the right thing, people will say you are doing wrong. I tell you, maximum people, they will say, you get up early in the morning, pray, etc. If you say prayer is not going to help, you do work hard and succeed in your life, they will say. So you know very surely that if I say the right thing, hardly there is anyone in this society who is going to accept it. So this is not advice to be given to everybody. So if I am angry, it is meaningless. Even if I say the right thing and people do not accept, to be angry is not my problem. It is not the problem of the person who is listening to me, who is around. So taking the responsibility happily. I am responsible for this body. I am responsible for whatever has happened in my life. till now. Nobody is responsible. Even if some people have done some damage to me, I don't blame them. They are instrumental in nature. I can take action, that's okay. Given the situation, I can take action, whatever is required. But I don't make them responsible for that. See your family. Who are the people around? These are the people supposed to be there. They have got all their own dispositions. And everybody, I tell you, be sure, everybody wants to remain comfortable all the time. No little uncomfort they want. And you cannot make everybody comfortable all the time. You have got limited resources. So this is how the struggle of each and every human being. So if I want to make myself free from all these things, what should I do then? Happily shouldering the responsibility. So anger, greed, whatever comes, I need to solve them. So what am I doing now? I am reducing the intensity of the ripples. I told you, throwing a stone, the ripples, and I couldn't see the reflection. Similarly, when I have got these emotions severe form inside, anger, jealousy, etc., I cannot remain a comfortable person. So that all these emotions are definitely going to come down if I put this type of thinking inside me. I encourage such thinking, and when I'm very helpless sometimes, then I need to pray. Unseen factor who is the cause of the entire universe. Every capacity is there in that Lord. So may the Lord bless me the capacity to accept. That's why I pray in our meditation. What do we do? In meditation, nothing is going to happen except keeping you cool, I tell you. Nothing more than that. Nothing is extraordinary is going to happen in the meditation. So accepting everything is not an easy job. And one who accepts everything is a knowledgeable person who is free from problems. So this I should give value to whatever I am listening now. Is it correct or not? Let me see. It is correct. Thief is stealing property of others. A thief. Is it correct? I say no, it is not correct. Definitely. But the thief is there. What will you do? That is the wish of the Lord. If you get disturbed, thieves are not going to vanish from this earth. Cheats are not going to vanish from this earth. So disturbing situations will not come. You cannot say, I can only make myself cool. That much I can do. Disturbing situations may come, may not come also. I don't know. Future, I don't know. Just like whether there will be rain today or not, we don't know. If there is rain, well and good, this is the wish of the Lord. And if there is no rain, then also it is the wish of the Lord. If I understand that way. So what type of situations will come in my life, I cannot say with respect to the body, with respect to the external world, with respect to the people whom I know. So what type of situation will come, I cannot say. But I know for very sure, now itself I can be very sure, whatever the Lord's wish, that will alone happen. And whatever will happen, I will accept that gladly. This is a knowledge, piece of knowledge. Whatever will happen in my life, I will be trying to accept that happily. Any problem, any comfortable situation, whatever it is. So this sentence, if I give value, that is very important. Give value. Just like we give value to varieties of objects of the world, similarly, if I give value to this statement, so whatever situation will come, I will accept first, because this is what the Lord wants me to experience. I am not experiencing some extraordinary situation today. These sort of situations have been there since time immemorial. So many people, they have experienced such situations. In fact, worst you can say, people living in the forest, can you imagine? We are living in concrete structures. House is there, there is no house. Our ancestors lived in the caves. So we can say we don't have any problem at all. And that time, anybody who understands, I don't have any problem because Lord makes it so. Human beings are like this, outside world is like this, and living like this, and definitely comfortable or uncomfortable situations, they will come. It's a universal phenomenon. It's not peculiar to me that I'll keep objecting to it. So if that sort of understanding, thorough understanding I have got, and for this understanding to take root, you have to keep listening to this type of discourse again and again. And if that becomes your own property, you don't have to practice this again, then it is okay. And you have done your life. You have achieved whatever you are supposed to achieve. So I use the world, but my attitude is now different. I use the same word. I was using the same word, but today I am using the word in a different manner. Yesterday, before I knew this, I was eating food. But today also I am eating the same food. But today my understanding had changed. Lord has made me alive today so that I am eating. Yeah, definitely. And surely a day will come, this body will not be there to eat. That's the reality. Reality for everybody. I didn't pay attention to this earlier because I didn't know this. In fact, you don't have to give extra discourse for this. A lot of understanding is not required. And it happens to everybody. If somebody dies around, nearby, then you see, oh, life is uncertain. Suddenly it comes. But as though life becomes certain after some time. Uncertainty of life is already there. Always it is there. Uncertainty of life. Child is born means death is always around. Yeah. Because we have seen in our life. You just imagine a child just after conception, miscarriage. Then after being born, one day there is death. After 1 month there is death. That has been we have not seen, but yeah. So anytime one can die. Anytime one will die. Based on the script of the Lord. Purely the script of the Lord. I have to assimilate the script of the Lord. Before that I was thinking he is doing, I am doing this. But now I know, I assimilate that the script of the Lord is unfolding. We are instrumental in nature. We are all instruments. So that assimilation, what does it do? It keeps you cool. Because you don't object. So this is called tolerating. Somebody scolds you. It's very difficult to tolerate in the beginning. But if I try to understand, see, if I don't tolerate, I will be unhappy. Somebody scolded in the morning and went away. The entire day I am suffering. Why? Because I think that I shouldn't be scolded. I am a respectable person, etc. That sort of understanding about oneself is there. Why should anybody scold me? I am such an important person. It's all nonsense. Anything is possible for me, that sort of understanding should be inculcated. Again and again practiced. Anything can happen to me, and whatever will happen is the wish of the Lord. And that time I should understand and do whatever required I will do. But first thing is, whatever problem will come to me, that is because of my own unseen factor, which is responsible for that. Nobody is responsible. There is one text in Sanskrit where it is written, the Lord is scolded 99 times. And after that, the Lord killed the person. He was a relative of the Lord. Some text is there. So why he tolerated 99 times? And the person who was scolding, his name is given a different type of name. The name is one that nurtures the child. One that nourishes the child, nurtures the child. A child childish person. A childish person scolds the Lord. See, and the Lord tolerates 99 times. And then he beheads the person. If you can tolerate up to that level, you will also understand that you are the Lord. That's the meaning. Why then do you, why did then the Lord behead the person? Because that's not good for the society. Right thing is to be done. In fact, without administration, without punishment, the world will not run. Simply one day, you just free every rural, everybody in this world. Just free one day. You do whatever you like. Next day morning, you will not find any single individual in this earth. Yes. That is how the nature of the human being, I tell you. See, with so much of punishment system also, there are so many disturbances all over. All over. What to talk of making people free? So fighting is natural. You fight for food, you fight for supremacy, you fight for something. I don't fight for anything because I don't need anything. Because I know this earth is not going to keep me forever. So I don't need anything in this world. That aim should be there. What is required is, since there is hunger, there is thirst, I need some water and food, that's okay. That's good enough. But anything else, whatever responsibility given to me by the scheme of things, I'll take up the responsibility and do whatever I can do, whatever knowledge is there, and whatever available resources is there. I will act accordingly, no problem. But my life is meant for some achievement, etc. It's not that. So this knowledge, if I encourage inside me, this knowledge, we have got knowledge about outside world, we have knowledge about our own anger, jealousy, etc., love, affection, etc., everything. But if this understanding I give value to, and I will try every day to keep myself cool, understanding the nature of the world, my own nature, accepting my own weaknesses, if any. There is no weakness at all. It is the manifestation of the Lord. In fact, see, whatever my look is, I have not made it. My parents have not made it. Similarly, my knowledge also, the look is made by the Lord. Similarly, my level of understanding also is made by the Lord. Same Lord alone. So why should I be dissatisfied with whatever I am? I can grow from there itself. No problem. So it takes time, and I allow myself time, never to make haste here, because this is the subtlest thing that we are discussing. It's keeping ourselves cool, and you know what all situations may come in your life, because people have faced such situations earlier. So if I keep trying, definitely my happiness will grow. I'll be less disturbed in different situations. So this understanding, if I keep growing, a time comes, you come close to consciousness or the knowledge principle. When the thoughts are not disturbing, then the reflection of the moon, just like the reflection of the moon, similarly, the knowledge principle, which is called here Vijnanam Ghanam, Vijnana Ghanam, knowledge alone, no, without any other emotions or the form, etc. No knowledge of anything. Knowledge of no, knowledge itself. Knowledge of something, no. Knowledge of sound, knowledge of form, knowledge of emotion, no, nothing. It is all knowledge alone, which is there in the deep sleep. That will be available now also, if I can understand. So, job is left to me, what I want in my life. So if I decide and keep growing, a time comes when I remain capable of understanding this truth. So it is not illogical. Illogical, nobody will accept. You talk to anybody in this world, only he needs to have the knowledge of the language, that's it. He is bound to accept, because this is a undeniable truth. So The entire universe then is understood as consciousness. In order to do that, this is the system. System, our ancestors have gone. You don't find any special way, etc. Today, something special, some shortcut. No shortcut at all. What is shortcut to appease your hunger? You have to eat food. No shortcut, dear. You have to eat food. Similarly, what is the shortcut to happiness? There's no shortcut at all. It is the same way. No question of any shortcut. So each day I keep trying, and a time comes when I remain comfortable. Don't imagine a situation or a state where there will not be any disturbance at all. Small little disturbance is acceptable. Again, this knowledge will come and keep you cool. Rest with the time, we will meditate. Sit straight, close your eyes. I will take the names of the parts of your body. Look at those parts. Top of the head, the hair, forehead, left eye, right eye, nose, mouth, right cheek, right ear, left cheek, left ear, back side of the head, neck, left shoulder, left arm, left elbow, left palm, fingers, right shoulder, right arm, right elbow, right palm, fingers, back, chest, stomach, left thigh, left knee, left foot, toes, right thigh, right knee, right foot, the toes, entire body. This is how the body is. I deserved this type of a body, whether it's male or female, black or fair, whatever it is, complexion, white complexion or black, short or tall. This is what I have it, and I'm happy with this because the Lord has made me a human being. Other animals are there, living beings are there, they have also life. Life of this body is not different from the life of others, it's the same life everywhere. But being a human being, I am very happy. I am fortunate enough to become a human being. Let me make use of this human body. I don't have any objection in my life. Whatever has happened till now, the wish of the Lord. Whatever is happening now is the wish of the Lord, and whatever is going to happen in future also, that will be the wish of the Lord. I don't have any objection for anything. Look at the nose, how the air is entering through that nose and keeping this body alive. This is what the system of the Lord. Be grateful to the air that has got the capacity to keep the body alive. Just notice, don't control that. Mental worship, worshipping mentally. Imagine any form of the Lord, any form you can take. Because the Lord is all pervasive, definitely He is there in that form. Put a flower at the feet of the Lord, prostrate. pray, "O Lord, please give me the capacity to accept whatever I cannot change. Give me the capacity to change whatever I can change. And may I know in every situation whatever I can change and whatever I cannot change." Doing salutations to the Lord again and again. Om Namah Shivaya. I'll chant. You keep listening this. Don't have to chant yourself. By listening, the chant automatically takes place in your mind. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Just like there are waves in the ocean, similarly, there are things in the universe: sun, moon, stars, mountains, animals, human beings, ocean. Everything is one consciousness. Just like there are so many waves, but one water. One water alone appears like so many waves. Similarly, consciousness appears like the entire universe. Outside, inside, one consciousness. Just like in the dream, you see so many things: stone, human beings, elephant, everything you see. It's all one consciousness. Except consciousness, there is nothing. Similarly, in the waking state also, it is all one consciousness alone. Except consciousness, there is nothing. The entire universe is consciousness. I am that consciousness, free from any modification whatsoever. All the modifications are seeming modification. The waves seem to be there, but they do not exist actually. It is water alone. Similarly, one consciousness. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishah Go Brahmanebhyah Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithvi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Kshovarhitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhayah Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः Harihi Om.